Over 70 households turned to ash in Guwahati, and property worth lakhs of rupees were destroyed on 29th of March morning by a devastating fire that engulfed the Bishnupur area of Greater Guwahati. More than 15 firefighters had to struggle for more than 6 hours to tame the fire. The massive cloud of billowing smoke which filled the area substantiated to every person how big the disaster was. Explosion of more than 20 LPG cylinders is cited as the main reason behind the fire. It needs to be mentioned here that overnight showers prevented the inferno from spreading more, but the narrow dingy lanes proved to be a big hurdle for firefighters. Guwahati, readying to become a smart city, will have to look into such problems. Also, people have to be more careful in handling potentially hazardous objects. It needs to be mentioned here that the National Disaster Response Force or NDRF has in the past put up several demonstrations and given training on how to deal with fire breaking out, earthquakes and other disasters. Clearly, more frequent training has to be given. Victims are devastated by this man-made accident, which a little caution could have avoided.
सब कुछ जल के राख हो गया, मेरा सपना जल के राख गया, कैसा लगता है? एकदम बेकार हो गया। इतना मेहनत करके एक चीज़ बनाया था, घर और सब पैसा पाती, पैसा सोना गहना जितना था सब जल गया।
Amurt Dharohar, a festival of intangible cultural heritage of India organized by the Sangeet Natak Academy in Delhi, showcased Manipur's famous Nata Sankirtana, Basak Ishai, put up by Padma Shri and Sangeet Natak Academy awardee Yumlembam Gambhini Devi and group recently. Performed in the picturesque Meghdut complex with a grand old banyan tree in the backdrop, senior citizen Gambhini Devi, who is 71 years of age, took to stage with Ilan along with 5 other dancer-singers and 2 male Pungchulam performers. They presented Naika Bheda, which forms a part of Jayadeva's Geet Govinda. Naika Bheda portrays 8 aspects of womanhood from the eyes of her hero, in this case Sri Krishna. Gambhini Devi, who received her Padma Shri for Manipuri dance in 2005, took up Vasaka Sajja Naika, wherein she and her group told the story of Radha dressing up for Sri Krishna, and Abhisarika Naika, wherein the story of Radha waiting for union with Sri Krishna was portrayed through dance, pung, and enactment. Nata Sankirtana is an integral part of life itself in Manipur. By putting up such performances all over the country, the Sangeet Natak Academy is rendering yeoman service in popularizing culture and life of the Northeast in front of rest of India.
Our country, India, signed the convention with UNESCO, and we have been able to list 11 elements in the representative list of UNESCO. And this year we plan to do an event showcasing these elements, which includes 2 major traditions of the northeastern region, that is the Sankirtana of Manipur, and also the chanting of Buddhist chanting from Leh Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. So in this festival we are showcasing this as a very strong component of the northeastern region.
In this world, wherein people are becoming more and more materialistic day by day, meeting someone who donates part of his meager income for the welfare of birds, animals and snakes is a rarity. Let's go meet one such man in Assam's Kaziranga Sanctuary.
In the wilderness of Kaziranga National Park of Assam, one would not just find animals, or worse, poachers who kill rhinos and other hapless creatures. One might also come across many philanthropists who live their lives and contribute their earnings for birds and animals. Manoj Gogoi is one such man. In this materialistic world, it is difficult to find people like him. Manoj donates part of his wages that he earns as a tourist guide for welfare of birds, animals and snakes. He has started a rehabilitation center for snakes and birds, wherein he undertakes treatment of injured birds and animals like this stork with broken leg and parrots with damaged wings. He does not even shirk from treating and feeding cobras and other snakes. After the treatment, he releases the animals into the wilds. He urges people to conserve birds, animals and nature.
पहले जो गाइड किया था तो मैंने मतलब जो तनख्वाह मिलता है और जो टिप्स वगैरह मिलता है उसी से मैं ये स्टार्ट किया है और मेरा जो मतलब मेरा जो मेंबर है उसी ने भी थोड़ा बहुत ये हेल्प किया है.
Time for us to go for a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with sports.
If man is born free, why do some have to hide in the jungles and live in fear? Violence, extortions, bomb blasts bring nothing but unhappiness, destruction and ruin. Militants who have returned to the mainstream and have chosen to be rehabilitated have chosen happiness. What is a life which cannot bring happiness to oneself and others? Live happily, live in peace. First Word, a complete monthly magazine of the Northeast, packaging news and current affairs, sports, culture, festivals, achievers, life in metro and lots more. Buy the magazine today from stalls across the Northeast and New Delhi, or subscribe for 12 issues by paying Rs 320 online. For details, contact 98101 29327.